Stop doing safe ghost tours. You need to try the Everdark Express instead. This isn't your typical ghost tour where you hear a few spooky stories and maybe see a shadow or two. No, the Everdark Express is an immersive, bone-chilling experience that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the supernatural. It's a haunting experience you won't forget. Imagine stepping into a world where the line between the living and the dead is blurred, where every creak, every whisper, and every shadow could be something, or someone, from the other side. It all started when I boarded the Everdark Express at GhoSt Augustine. The train itself looked like something out of a gothic horror novel, with its dark, weathered exterior and dimly lit windows. As I stepped inside, I felt an immediate sense of foreboding. The first stop was a lost African-American cemetery. This cemetery, hidden away from the bustling streets, felt like a forgotten relic of the past. The air was thick with history and sorrow, and as we walked among the old gravestones, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were not alone. As I held the K2 meter, it started flashing wildly. The guide explained that this device detects electromagnetic fields, which are often associated with paranormal activity. The lights flickered and danced, almost as if they were communicating with us. Cold chills creeped up my spine. It wasn't just the cool night air, it was a deep, penetrating cold that seemed to come from within. My skin prickled with goosebumps and I could feel my heart racing. Could it really be spirits? The thought sent a shiver down my spine. I had always been a skeptic, but standing there in that cemetery with the K2 meter flashing and the cold enveloping me, I began to wonder if there was more to this world than I had ever imagined. Next, we ventured into an old house from the 1940s. This house had a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in St. Augustine. As we approached, the air seemed to grow heavier and the shadows deeper. My heart pounded as we entered a room, perfect for seances, they said. The room was filled with vintage furniture and old photographs, and in the center was a table set up for a seance. Candles flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Suddenly the temperature dropped and I felt a presence. It was as if someone, or something, was watching us. The air grew colder, and I could see my breath in the dim light. We asked questions, and the ghost hunting equipment responded. The lights on the devices flashed in response to our questions, and we heard faint whispers that seemed to come from nowhere. It was like the spirits were trying to communicate with us. It was like the spirits were speaking to us. The experience was both thrilling and terrifying. I felt a mix of fear and excitement, knowing that we were making contact with the other side. The final stop was a playground near the St. Augustine Lighthouse. This playground had a dark history, and it was said to be haunted by the ghosts of 3 children who had died tragically many years ago. It's said to be haunted by the ghosts of 3 children. The playground, with its old rusted equipment and overgrown grass, looked like something out of a horror movie. The swings creaked in the wind, and the slide was covered in a thin layer of dust. As I stood there, the K2 meter went off again. The lights flashed more intensely than before, and I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. It was as if the spirits of the children were trying to make their presence known. I heard faint giggles and saw shadows dart across the playground. The sound of children's laughter echoed in the night, and I saw fleeting shadows moving among the playground equipment. It was both eerie and heartbreaking. It was terrifying. The combination of the ghostly giggles, the flashing K2 meter, and the shadows moving in the darkness was almost too much to bear. I felt a deep sense of unease, but also a strange fascination with the paranormal. The Everdark Express isn't just a tour, it's a journey into the unknown. It's an experience that challenges your beliefs and pushes you to confront your deepest fears. Every stop on the tour is designed to immerse you in the world of the supernatural, and by the end you'll be left questioning what is real and what is not. Like and share if you dare to join the experience. The Everdark Express is not for the faint of heart, but if you're brave enough to take the ride, you'll be rewarded with an unforgettable adventure into the world of the paranormal. Will you survive the ride? The Everdark Express promises a night of thrills, chills, and spine-tingling encounters with the unknown. So, gather your courage, board the train, and prepare for a journey like no other. The spirits are waiting,